and I'm gonna see what I see from the YouTube side. I think I'm live now. I'm gonna be waiting for people to come in. Um, I'm blocked on TikTok from actually going live, so um, decided to give this a run over here on TikTok or on YouTube. There we go. So people always complain and people always say, are your lives going to be available on YouTube? Are your lives going to be available for me to watch later? So I'm live on YouTube. So let's see if people join and et cetera, et cetera. So you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know my position on a lot of things. You know that I do not believe that Adam and Eve were historical figures. You know that I do not hold to Genesis chapters 1 to 11 being historical. You know that if you guys have gotten my books, you guys pretty much should know my position on a lot of things and why I'm saying what I'm saying. And most of the information I bring forth is the academic consensus. So, majority of people in academia, this is what they believe, and this is what I also believe based on the evidence. So academics, biblical scholars are not making this up. This isn't something that biblical scholars are making up. When biblical scholars say stuff like Moses didn't write the Torah, or when biblical scholars say that there are at least four different source of origin points for the Torah, right? So a lot of this stuff is very strange for Christians because a lot of Christians are inside of our cultural bubbles, or a lot of Christians are inside of our evangelical bubbles or our religious bubbles. But once you get outside of your bubble, and once you go to school, once you go to college, once you go to seminary, once you go to you know, any form of Semitic studies, once you do any form of textual criticism or literary criticism or manuscript criticism, then you'll start to see why scholars come to the conclusion they come to about a lot of things. And when you are in ignorance, it is easy to say that, well, the scholar is just making this up. Well, is this scholar just making this up, or are you just not aware of their methodology? Is this scholar just making this up, or is it just more easy to believe that this scholar is getting paid off by the devil or something like that, something, something? So, got on here for a minute, wanted to see if my live access was working for here at least. Um, so, my live access is working, my live access is up and running. Maybe I might go live later on tonight. Who knows? But my live access on TikTok, I'm suspended. I'm tired of going on TikTok. I'm tired of being suspended on TikTok. So I'm probably going to test out my luck on other platforms. So I am off of here. I'll be on here a little bit later and see what I can do. All right, I'm off here.